What do we got? We got Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard at point guard. Paul Pressey at shooting guard. Alec Burks at small forward. Demonis Sabonis power forward, and Patrick Ewing at center. Let's get it. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam.
Nestled among the peaks of the Rocky Mountains, we're in the beautiful city of Denver, Colorado. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sidelines. We welcome 8-time All-NBA first-team player Shaquille O'Neal. And it probably could have been about 15 first-team, right?
It probably could have been about 15, but, you know, I was doing rap videos and didn't come into training camp and shit. Just really didn't care at the time. But anyway, good to be here with you, Kevin. We'll see about Chris. You know what they used to say about the old Shaq, so he's out of shape. He's only averaging 29, but he's so out of shape.
He's out of shape. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got.
We need a big game here. We need a big game.
Is out there with Jones.
We need an easy game.
And it's
We've had too many close ones, man.
And for the
last 2 have been freaking nerve-wracking.
Out there with Ewing. Then there's Alec.
We need a nice, clean, comfortable game.
Lillard, and it's Pressey in at the shooting guard. So many outstanding players in the league today, perhaps dizzying for the casual fan. Shaq, any up-and-coming players that they should take note of? The fans are asking you, who should I keep my eye on? What would you tell them?
Well, Greg played with his father. I played against him in some tough battles. Well, the older him, because the younger Sabonis was a monster. But Demonis Sabonis, he's a nightly double-double. Great skill.
Here we go.
Strong in equal measure. Don't forget about Pascal Siakam.
Rock'em Siakam.
Rock'em Siakam. And Brandon Ingram. You know, he's really coming on with this fresh new start.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first.
Such a smart play. Lillard willing to take the jumper from the mid-range.
Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. Passes it to Tatum. Out to Porzingis, shoots over Burks, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Tatum.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Rebound by the Celtics. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
Yeah, for sure. This is a team that feels like they should never be swept in the season series by anyone, but especially when it comes to one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
Now here's Tatum. And Nowitzki wide open.
Let's go, baby.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Jack, you've played with so many other stars during your career, but talk about some of the incredible role players that were so important for you and the teams you played on.
You know, you like to use the word role players, Kevin. I like to use the word others.
Oh, that's great defense by Penny, man. Great defense.
Murphy, Derek Fisher, Rick Fox, my main man Horace Grant, and my OGs, Brian Shaw and Gary Payton.
Yep. Good names. Here's Hardaway. Following the score by Damian Lillard.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Pressey passes to Lillard. No good from outside. The Celtics have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Hardaway against Lillard. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
But the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Well, if you look at Damian Lillard, one of the elite offensive weapons.
Oh, come on. Celtics ball, Celtics ball.
The whispers about his defense and seems to be taking on that challenge.
Listen, he wants the rings. You know, he has to win it all. You know, you got to compete at both ends. You know, he understands that, and you know, when he's not rapping and doing albums, he's really on the court concentrating.
And he's a leader, isn't he?
Yes, he is a leader.
Great leader.
Do we have any more battles coming up, rap battles?
Oh, no, he don't want none of this.
Denver with the ball. After the basket by Boston. Pass to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Over Smith. Misses off the left iron. Boston leading by 7.
A mismatch.
The pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is double. 18 feet out.
Here we go.
And it's Boston with another. And Shaq, you
Here we
played
go.
an incredible 19 NBA seasons. When you think about the most passionate and most impressive fan base around the league, who stands out?
Well, listen, New York, Boston fans, their passion, their knowledge. Golden State has loyalty through the years of losing. And then you got to go with L.A. You know, they got the gigantic fan base, all the superstars that come, Denzel, Jack Nicholson, Adam Sandler.
What about Portland, like a mid-sized market like Portland, where it's the only game in town?
I never really paid attention to Portland because Portland was a dangerous team. We really had to
Get in there.
concentrate. So I wasn't focusing on who was in the stands.
I like it.
And have to be very careful when you're on Smith Jr. He doesn't back down from the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That one is
Oh,
out.
come on,
It's
man.
the combination of athleticism,
man.
speed, and intelligence Smith Jr. has that's so impressive. Just a dynamic point guard with loads of potential.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for the Celtics. Dawkins comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And the second free throw, good. The Nuggets trail by 8. 58 seconds left to play in the first. Takes the 13-footer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
The Celtics have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Smith, the pass to Dawkins. And here's Camby. And here is Serbiak. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Yeah, and Serbiak loves shooting the ball. All he needs is a little daylight, and he is ready to fire.
The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one drops. A different look for Denver. Haslam comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And Damian Lillard subbed in for John Wall. That one is
Come
no
on.
good.
What's up with these free throws all of a sudden?
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by 7. And the shot goes in.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Serbiak. He feeds it to Camby. Poked away.
Come on.
It's stolen by Adams. To the inside. Pressy.
Get
And
the
there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is one area where Lillard wants to develop. He knows his team needs his playmaking.
Now here's Jackson. That will count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics
Gave away
lead
four
by 3.
easy
quarter
points.
coming up
Last
after
30
this break,
seconds,
so
man.
Don't go anywhere.
And be making boneheaded mistakes like that.
When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping him. And before the game, we talked about that with him.
I think in the past, anytime I got into a rhythm and had a big game, the next game I would be like, I don't want to come out and try to force it to happen again. You know, I just kind of let the game happen. And this year it was like, keep going, keep being aggressive, keep attacking.
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
On the court for the Celtics,
Come
second
on.
quarter underway. We've got Camby. Watkins is out there with Josh Jackson. And it's Serbiak in at the 3, the small forward. Shaq, you know the
7-0
importance of
run?
great footwork. And I know that you have found some other guys that are standouts in that category right now in the league.
Well, Kyrie Irving, he has great ball handling. You know, that definitely requires great feet work.
Yes.
DeMar DeRozan, James Harden with that Euro step and that step back. You got to have excellent feet
Come
work.
on. What's happening?
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against
Falling
the
apart over
76ers
here.
in Philadelphia. Here's Burks. He doesn't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, it was a coin flip game. Both teams had chances to win. They pushed them as far
Finally.
as overtime. They ran out of gas.
Lillard, the pass to Adams. Dishes it to Burks. Back to Adams. The 3.
Get out.
They get it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
You've always been a student of the game, Shaq, when it comes to evaluating young talent and the future of the league. What boxes do you like to check when you take a look at these young
Hey,
players?
when's the last time a team missed a free throw
Trying to
against
tell
me?
the world I'm
Jesus.
smart. I'm not really that smart. It's just Kevin is just not that hard to see. You know, the greats make themselves known very, very quickly who they are. Luka Doncic, does that name ring a bell?
Yes.
Ding, ding.
How many guys are known as Aristotle? I know 2. You and Aristotle.
That's it.
Now here is Hardaway. 20 points for him last game again.
And even while he was piling up all those points,
I forced that.
he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very
right.
much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. Now here is Hardaway. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him.
Shit!
He's averaging almost 21 points a
Hit the
game.
wrong button.
And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Burks for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
This is why you can't leave guys open around ball. He'll notice it. in
Falling
his
apart. I'm falling apart.
One of the things you're most known for, Shaq, your destruction of backboards. were you ever trying to bring down the backboard, or did it just happen?
Well, I had a lot of force, you know. I just wanted to bring it down. I think the game that comes to mind was playing against the New Jersey Nets. And Dwayne Shinsis was trying to guard me one-on-one, and I just took it personal. I was actually trying to rip it down, and it happened naturally.
First time that you?
Oh.
What was the first time? How old were you in the first rim backboard you brought down?
First time was in high school, probably 17 years old.
No kidding.
Actually, in front of my house, I have a broken rim tree.
Do you?
I know you don't believe me. I'm going to show you. You believe me?
Who am I, not to believe you?
I'm going to show you.
All right, he's going to look it up on his phone. Isn't that nice? You can just bring a little history up.
Oh my God!
That's a gorilla I just bought.
I can't get anything. I can't do anything right now.
Look, broken rim tree. See it?
Oh my goodness, that is. Oh, that's.
So I broke 7 rims. So I got 7 rims on the tree. That's
How
my
funny
house.
is that?
Hey, don't be swiping too far now.
I don't want to swipe. It might get swiped.
Yeah.
I don't. Is this at the house here?
Yeah, that's the gorilla I bought.
Where you get it at?
Discount furniture. He was just sitting there looking pretty. So I went in there with the guy. I was like, "Hey, how much is gorilla?" He was trying to be big time. We don't.
I was getting on squad 15-2, I think, in this quarter.
If I was to sell, I'd sell for 4,000. I was like, "Okay, no problem. There you go."
He goes,
Dude, what the
I
hell?
have a dinosaur. I'm thinking about going to pick him up tomorrow. Anyway, too much force for the backboard.
Shaq, thanks for coming by. Entertaining as always. Happy to have you on the program. You have an open share anytime you want to join us.
Anytime, Kevin, my pleasure. Whenever you guys need me, just give me a call. If I'm not doing icy hot Krispy Kreme or the Journal Insurance, you just give me a call.
Other than that, you'll be free.
Yeah, I'll be free.
That's good to know. And Chris, you think about Shaq's ability to raise his game under the spotlight.
Down by 10. What the hell is happening right now?
There's an analyst with us here courtside.
I mean, this is a guy who led the Lakers to 3 consecutive titles, during which he had
17-2
the highest scoring average
this
for a
quarter.
center in NBA Finals history. Big fella steps
All right,
up.
focus.
And making our way toward the finish line, this is a great time to check out the new power rankings. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And you know, for Boston, they've hit a little rough patch, but they know what they're capable of. It's just a matter of going out and proving it on a nightly basis.
Now, here's Porzingis. He had a 36-point outing in the last game again.
And of course, you cannot forget just how dominant his shot blocking was in that game. Just changed the entire complexion of that game.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
The aggression from Sabonis, forcing the issue and getting the hoop.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Man, they don't miss free throws. Nobody misses free throws.
Drawing the contact
Jesus.
and creating opportunities at the line.
Smith on the wing.
Oh,
Denver
what the
grabs the miss. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game
Come on.
clocks. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Willing to work the ball to his open teammate, Smith Jr. This is what leaders do best.
And it's Lillard missing.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Ahead by 9 is the quarter.
Damn, that was one of my worst quarters I've ever had.
Has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
What the hell?
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. And now back in the fold after his in-game analysis, which can be described only as gripping. The one and only Shaquille O'Neal. Like before you.
And I was on fire to start this game off. Now, Jesus. No, what the hell happened?
You hear this right here?
I had a really good first quarter, man.
That's his money talking.
Fell asleep in the last minute of the quarter, and I haven't woken up since.
Hey, don't tell nobody.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
All right, we got this, though. We got this. We're gonna buckle down. We're gonna get this W. Let's go. Let's go.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
We've got Alec Burks. Sabonis is out there with Ewing. Then it's Pressey, and it's Lillard in at the point. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. And that one.
And then much about fadeaways.
He must have a real good feel for the fadeaway. I mean, he uses it even when no one's on him.
Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. Tatum on the wing. Out to Porzingis. Shoots over Burks. That one good for 2. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's Lillard. Makes it
Come
off the
on.
glass.
What more can you say about Lillard's gritty
Defense?
demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother.
Lillard against Hardaway. Fires the 3. Pressey with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 9. Burks with it. He's playing a pretty big role.
What
for
that
him at the
Tatum?
offensive
Sleeping.
end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Adams, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Shake Milton comes in for Pressey. Here's Serbiak. A 3-pointer off the mark. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Milton's shot is good.
They made the most
Here we go again.
So far in the second half.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Camby. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Serbiak. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Denver leading by 13. Here's Burks. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Marcus Camby. The Nuggets have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Free throw good. Burks.
8 for 8
and
this
the
team.
Nuggets with some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Ewing. And John Wall subbed in for Damian Lillard. And Burks hits 2 free throws.
9 for 9.
Never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Serbiak. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Hardaway. They grabbed their own miss.
Come on, I didn't get that rebound.
Opportunity that he can't
Fuck.
make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
In a fast break now for the Celtics. finished off the break.
And they need those kind of plays.
Fucking Zerbiak hit a shot, man. Oh, stupid layup.
Pass to Holmes. Now here's Milton. Guarded closer. From 10 feet out. And that one is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
Jackson, there was no finesse.
He's going on a run here. Need to go on a huge run. Need to get the fourth quarter close. Then 6-7 points.
He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over Hardaway. A nice shot by Wall.
I like to see the D with a little more energy out there. They kind of forgot about it.
Celtics trail by 13. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Hardaway passes to Jackson. Out to Hardaway. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
My God,
and
can
just
be.
a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Sabonis comes in for Steven Adams, and Pressey subbed in for Shake Milton. And it's Sabonis with the ball for Denver. Pass to Burks. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Sabonis. Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Tatum against Burks. Clock at 6. Tatum dishes to Smith. Over Wall. Off target with that shot. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Nuggets on top. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Ah, man. Looks like I'm going to go 1-2 again tonight. That's 2-4 in the last 6. That's not good.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, Smith is out there with Ainge. Then there's Nowitzki. And there's Porzingis. And it's Jones in at the 3. Smith
way early.
Rebound by the Nuggets.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And the pass to Wall. To the inside, Holmes. Sabonis trying to get open. Drops in the layup for 2.
I tipped the ball. The guy grabs it, and the guy's wide open.
Basket as we get going in the 4th for the Nuggets.
Stupid.
Now Ainge. Smith outside. To the right side. Nowitzki's shot is no good. The Nuggets leading by 17. Oh, Holmes in position. An emphatic LU jam.
Well-rounded.
The game's annoying.
And they show no signs of letting up.
Oh, what is happening?
It's just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now here's Porzingis. Smith kicks to Porzingis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
Here's Lillard. And no good that time. Nice D from Porzingis. Smith the pass to Ainge.
Complete through to the wrong guy.
Smith. The paint. It's stolen by Wall. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Pulls up for three.
What the hell? How do you get that rebound?
Paying off as they pick up
What
two
the
on the
fuck?
second chance bucket right there.
Right there.
Consistency of Lillard with his
Bullshit.
consistent probing on the defense, he's become Mr. Reliable at a very young age.
Smith kicks to Nowitzki. Back to Smith. The kick out to Ainge. Shot clock at 6. Over Sabonis. The shot by Ainge.
Such bullshit,
And
man.
they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard. Celtics trail by 19. Smith outside. Over in the corner, Porzingis. A three-pointer, no good. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lillard dishes the Wall. And stolen by Nowitzki. Here's Porzingis, the fast break chance. Smith with the basket on the assist by Porzingis.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
Time called here.
It's like more I practice shooting jumpers, like it doesn't matter. Like it just literally doesn't matter.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
These fans love him, and tonight he's given them plenty to cheer about. Sabonis kicks to Lillard. Just 4 to shoot. Sabonis trying to get open. And it's Lillard missing. Celtics trail by 17. Here's Jones. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nuggets.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And
I don't think anyone's missed any free throws against me in 3 games.
And I think tonight we saw that.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Damian Lillard.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Pressey passes to Sabonis. Lillard outside. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Pressey. Outside, Sabonis. The dish to Lillard. Denver with a new 14. Doesn't go that time. And here is Hardaway. Nowitzki left side. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be nice to have that combination of height and skill. You know you can get your shot off pretty much against anyone.
They get the rebound. Sabonis kicks to Pressey. Now here's Lillard. Burks looking around. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.
Man,
a confident win. And
I scored 24 points in the last 3 quarters. That's so bad.
It was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Game, they had an aggressive defense designed to slow you down, so how were you able to get it going?
I mean, I just had to stick with it. As long as I keep making plays for other guys, my teammates made shots, and that loosened up the defense and allowed me to get going.
Yeah, and it showed down the stretch, man, as you got the win. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
That was just a game where I
Thank you for
missed
being
jump
with us.
shots, man. Just
So long and good night,
so many
everyone.
open jump shots that I just missed.